This is life, people. It's messy. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. It has been much too long. I think the last time I filmed was March and it is now September, so it's been a good few months and I'm sorry, but I'm back. I hope you're doing well. So today I thought I would film a fall get ready with me because I haven't done a makeup look in a while and some people have been requesting it, so I thought I would just go ahead and film that for you guys. So this is going to be a chit chat one, so might get a little lengthy. So if you want to grab a snack, a beverage, and I just have my little tea. When the tea is piping hot. Actually, it's kind of lukewarm. I already filmed this yesterday, but I hated the lighting so much, so I'm gonna refilm it. I've already done concealer and foundation. I'll show you the two products I use. I use the Maybelline Master Conceal in Fair and the L'Oreal True Match foundation in W1 Porcelain. So you can do whatever foundation concealer situation that works for you. I feel like that's super individualized to each person, so whatever you want to do with that is cool. I'm gonna move you guys in a little bit tighter. Okay. So I just have this Vaseline Lip Therapy Rosy Lip Balm, which is super nice. I like it because obviously it has like a rosy tint in it, and I don't know, I just feel like it makes my lips look a little bit plumper somehow too. I don't know why. Also, what I do before my makeup sometimes is when I'm brushing my teeth, I will just take the toothbrush and scrub my lips with it. Kind of exfoliates them and gets the blood flow going, so your lips kind of pop a little bit, you know what I mean? So what I use for brows is the L'Oreal Brow Stylist Definer Ultra Fine Tip Shaping Pencil in Blonde. I like this thing a lot. I feel like it's probably Anastasia Brow Wiz-esque. So if you want a cheaper option, this is pretty good. The only thing is that it does run out pretty quickly. The first thing I do to my brows is I just spoolie them upwards, like so. And I just kind of slowly brush them down. So I brush them up and then to the side, kind of gently. Now my brows are kind of uneven, actually very uneven. My right brow has kind of a bald spot right here, or a bare spot, I guess. So yeah, I kind of have to deal with that by filling it in a little tiny bit more on that side. Also my brows are just kind of untamed right now, so just ignore that, okay? And I hope the lighting situation is good in this because I'm not using any lighting, I'm just using a big window for lighting. So hopefully it looks okay. I like natural light actually, so I hope you guys like it too. Okay, and then I'm going to take the pencil side. I just kind of go in. I guess I just start by doing the tail, and then I just kind of go in, and in the front part of my brow, I just kind of brush upwards and make little hair-like strokes, I guess. And then I just go in with the spoolie again. So then I just do my left side. Now my left brow is a little tiny bit easier for me, only because there's not as much baldness. Really, doing my brows for me is making my right brow look like my left brow. So my left brow just needs a tiny bit of help. I just go in and do the same little hair strokes thing. Yeah. It's been a long time since I've filmed a YouTube video, as I was saying before. I mean, what, March to September? How long is that, like 6 months? Like literally, like no exaggeration. So now that we have our brows going, we just want to set a tiny bit. So what I use for setting is NYX HD Studio Powder. I like it a lot. It's kind of light and I feel like it doesn't cake up really. I just kind of swirl and really tap it out, and I'm just using a little Real Techniques guy right here. And kind of start out with the forehead. Just kind of lightly tapping it in. Go down my nose and around. I do my chin too. And also under my eyes, only because the mascara tends to like run a little bit under here if I don't set it. So try to do that just a little bit. But this is just like very light what I'm doing. I think I'm not really packing it on because I want to try and make it as, you know, just kind of light as possible. So I don't want it to be cakey if I can. So I just kind of put it under the eyes too. I try to leave this area powder free though, because that's where I highlight, so I want maximum dewiness, you feel me? So I just do the other eye, maybe a little brush on the lids, and we're good for powder, I think. So now we're gonna contour, which I enjoy very much. So what I've been using for contour lately is this like little sample of Too Faced Chocolate Soleil. I used to have the milk chocolate one, which is honestly like better suited to my skin tone, but I just never repurchased it, and I had this sample, so that's what I've been using. And then I'm just taking this kind of densely packed brush. Again, I don't really know if like any of what I'm doing is correct. I think a lot of my brushes are probably completely wrong, but you know, what can you do, right? So I have the product on here, and I want to start like at kind of at my temple, and I want to concentrate the most product right here. I just kind of start out putting some right there, and it looks super unblended right now, but do not worry, friends. We are going to blend it out. This is just gonna kind of carve out some dimension into my face. So it's kind of hard to explain what I'm doing, but you know, just kind of like swirl, drag, and I don't really want to get any past like this point right here. You don't want to drag it too far. Here, I can see better with this mirror, so I just did that side. It looks kind of weird on camera for some reason. I don't think it looks that weird in person, but whatevs. So I'm just gonna do the other side as well. Ooh, that's a lot. Hello. If you add too much, don't panic, just kind of wipe stuff off your brush and then just kind of, so you kind of contour, and I feel like it just, you know what I mean? Then I just kind of like to do my jawline a little bit just to kind of make it slightly sharper. So what I do for that is I just kind of tilt my head back like this, and so I can see my like jawline better, and then I just kind of, ooh, that was too much. And I just kind of like put it directly under where that natural shadow is, or directly on the natural shadow, I should say, just to kind of deepen it. And it just makes it look like you have like, I don't know, super sharp jawline, you know? You feel? And you want to kind of go in this little area too. So your jawline kind of goes like that, so you want to make sure to get this area as well. Yeah, a little jawline contour never hurt anybody. I'm trying to decide if I should highlight now or save that for last. highlight now, just because I want to be able to just kind of bask in it, you know what I mean? So for highlight, I've been using the Anastasia Beverly Hills Glow Kit in Sundipped. And what I do for this is I just use the colors Summer and Moonstone, these two, and I just kind of get both on my fan brush and just put it on there. Just put it on there. You know how it goes. So, I mean, I think you guys probably know how to put on highlight, so I just put on my cheekbones. So it's just gonna like help our contour out a little bit. I'm just doing the other side. And then I also make sure to do the tip of my nose. And I just do a tiny bit like up here. I do have some like texture acne going on right now, so it's probably not the best idea. But, you know, a girl's gotta highlight, you know what I mean? I was gonna say you can take the girl out of highlighter, but you can't take highlighter out of the girl. It only works for cities. And I put some on my Cupid's bow, and then a little tiny bit on my chin. And there's that. I haven't really been doing blush recently. I just haven't been feeling blush. I've never been the hugest fan of blush, honestly. So now we can move on to eyes, which is a fun part in my opinion. So lately I've been using the Morphe 350 palette, which is really nice. I honestly wasn't like planning to get this, but a Morphe store like opened up and I went in. I wasn't really planning on getting anything, but I just saw the palettes and they were like $25 for 35 good quality shadows, and I was like, okay. I mean, hi. Autumn? Hello? I mean, just really pretty. And all these are really nice. I mean, I don't use all of them obviously because it's a lot, but the ones I have used I like a lot. So lately I've been kind of doing like a warmish tone eye because it just kind of makes blue eyes pop, and also it's just like appropriate for fall and any time of year, I mean, really, but especially for fall. So I first start out with just this like little blendy brush, and get used to this because I use it for a lot. So the first two colors I take are this guy right here and this guy. So I just kind of take both, and I use this as my transition shade, as the beauty gurus say, and I just kind of concentrate that on the outer third of my eye, and then I just kind of drag it through my crease. Now I'm not super precise with this, just because, I don't know, I just don't feel like it. It's also kind of like a soft, like blended look, so you don't really have to worry about, you know, being super precise, just as long as it's in generally the right area, like, you're good, you know? And I do kind of variations on this look, honestly, it kind of depends, but it's generally the same kind of thing when I do my makeup. I rarely kind of venture out of my look comfort zone. I don't know. So I just kind of put that all over the outer third and crease in my eye. I kind of drag it across my lid too, but the majority of it is concentrated on the outer third and crease of my eye. So the next thing I do is I just take this Naked 2 brush that came with the Naked 2 palette, and I just take kind of a darker brown. Today I'm going to be using this guy right here. It's just kind of a warm medium brown shade. Don't really know how else to explain it. And this color I try to concentrate on the outer third, and I try to be a little bit more precise with this one just because it's a darker color, and it tends to look like super orange on camera. I don't think it looks this orange in person, but Yeah. So if my eyes look like two tangerines right now, that is why, friends. That is why. And I kind of drag this through my crease as well. So then I'm going to take that brush we had before, this big fluffy guy, and I just kind of blend that through. Now sometimes I add a shimmer on the lid with this look and sometimes I do not. Don't really feel like it today, honestly, but if you want to add a shimmer to your lid, girl, go right ahead. So that is what it looks like so far. So I used to wear a liquid black liner all the time, and I haven't been really anymore. I've kind of been liking, I still like a wing, but I kind of want like a little bit of a softer look. So what I do is I just, from the same palette, take the, nope, not those, yes, these two right here, and I just kind of take both of them on an angled brush, and I kind of create a wing with that. Now I don't drag the wing across the entirety of my eyelid, I just try to concentrate it kind of pupil and out. So I just start with a little tiny line, not tiny, but you know, a line, and then I do the other one as well, just to kind of get a good match. Now they're not always perfectly even, but I mean, that's okay, right? Eyeliner is hard to do, okay? It just is. So then what I do is take the same shadows and I kind of finish the wing starting from here and kind of going like this. And what that does, it kind of drags the shadow off. And so as it goes towards this part of your eye, the shadow kind of fades and forms a nice little gradient sometimes. So that's kind of nice. And sometimes you get fallout under your eye. Sugar, we're going down. And sugar, we're going down, swinging. So that is kind of the wing we are going for. Now don't worry, we're gonna fix that fallout in a minute. But we're gonna do our under eyes first, because if any shadow gets under, we'll have to fix our fallout again. So I just take a little tiny brush, like this one from Real Techniques, and kind of take like this middle shade, which is kind of a reddish medium brown, tap it off, and I don't put this all the way under my eye, just kind of in the outer third, right under my lashes, because that just kind of opens up the eye, whereas if you put it fully all the way under your eye, it can kind of close them off sometimes. So I want to make my eyes look bigger. Okay. Now we are going to fix our fallout. Do not worry. Alright, so it looks like we're going to have to go in with some concealer. This is life, people. It's messy. Also, I apologize for my nails. I don't really have an explanation. Some of them break off, some of them stay long and pretty. I think that remedied it, but I'm going to go in and reset it real quick with just a tiny bit of not pressed powder, loose powder. And you know I gotta highlight again, come on. This is not a mirror. So I just kind of re-highlight the area right here that I just went over with concealer. So then what I'm gonna do is a little inner corner highlight moment. So I'm gonna use the Modern Renaissance palette from Anastasia, Beverly Hills. And I'm gonna take the color Vermeer, and I just kind of put that on the inner corner, kind of blend it towards my lid a tiny bit. And just do that on the other side as well. I also want to highlight my brow bone, so just right under the brow. Right there. Now, the only thing eyes left we have to do is mascara. And the mascara I use is Maybelline The Rocket Mascara. And I've been using this particular kind of mascara for like 5 years or something. It's like the best one I've ever tried, TBH. So I just take my mirror and I kind of tilt it for this so I can like see the roots of my lashes, you know? Mascara, and what I do is kind of like wiggle it from root to tip to really separate those lashes. So I'm just going to go ahead and do the other eye. And I got mascara on my lid, just ignore it, it's fine. I mean, sometimes I go a little too ham with the mascara and my lashes get a little clumpy. Now I don't really put mascara on my bottom lashes because it tends to get all under my eye no matter what I do when I do that. So today I'm going to do a lip for the purposes of this video. Normally I don't really do lips. I just put on that lip balm stuff I showed you guys. So yeah, but when I do lips, I tend to just go for like a lip liner and just kind of feel that out and just kind of line my lips and fill them in. So I'm going to be using the lip pencil Boldly Bare by MAC. Oh, I just got it nice and sharp. And I slightly overline, but there ain't no shame. Ain't no shame, sorry not sorry. So I start with the bottom lip usually. And I just kind of go straight. So I've done the bottom, now I'm going to slightly overline the top. So those are the lips. It's just kind of like a nudie, kind of orangey lip moment. But anyway, that's pretty much it. That's the look. Now, I don't do this every day. I don't wear makeup every day. If I'm not really doing much, I won't put on makeup just to give my skin a break. But when I do a full look, this tends to be what I go for. So yeah, any selfie you see of me on Instagram or whatever, I'm probably wearing this or some variation of this on my face. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video if you made it this far into it. Yeah, I'm happy to be back filming. I missed it, and I will hopefully post more consistently, maybe once weekly or so. That's the goal anyway. And if you have any video suggestions, feel free to leave them in the comments below. I will list all my social medias and all the products I used in this video in the description box. Subscribe if you feel so kind or like this video, and I will see you guys next time. Bye!